Hello, welcome to Top Table Duels. Thank you so much for joining me today. This video is going to be a ranked best of 3 match on Duelingbook. Up here in the blue, we have Davide Mantovan at 1333, who's going to be playing Ishizu Tearlament. And down here in the red, we have Davide91, DB's reigning dinosaur expert at 940, who's going to be playing, obviously, Dinosaurs. And he is going to be going first. Let's go ahead and kick this off. Before we do, let me know in the comments below who's going to win. Alright, so we go into main phase 1. Davide's going to activate Pot of Prosperity. And he is going to, it's going to look a little weird because for whatever reason his cards aren't showing up on this replay. But he's going to, on the Pot of Prosperity, he's going to find a Fossil Dig, a Gamma, Oviraptor, a Prankertops, Imperm, and a Driver. So here, probably going to grab the then grabs the Fossil Dig. Okay, just thin the deck out a little bit. Activates the Fossil Dig, gets himself a Baby Ceratosaurus. He's going to activate the Miscellaneous Source, banish it to special summon out an Ankylosaur. Ankylosaur's effect. This is going to be met by a Havnus. Havnus is going to be hit by Ash Blossom, and then he's going to pop the Baby Ceratosaurus in hand. Get himself a double evolution pill. Baby Ceratosaurus will special summon out the Oviraptor. Oviraptor's effect. Get himself another Baby Ceratosaurus. He does have the diagram in hand, so we could be seeing a True King Lithosagem play coming down here. Free my boy Lithosagem. There's no reason this guy should still be limited where he is compared to the power creep that is today. So, Oviraptor is going to pop the baby to special summon the baby. The baby is going to activate to probably summon a Petite or a baby. He's going to summon the Petite. Now we're going to activate Lithosagem, popping the baby in the Petite. He's going to be able to look at the extra deck, banish 3. So he hits the Kalos, the Kaleido, as well as the Zeus. We don't know if Davide is only playing one of each, but if he is, that just turned off a significant portion of his engine here. Off the baby and the Petite, he summons a Giant Rex and a Scrap Raptor. So now he has his full Scrap engine online. He is going to Link Summon, he's kind of skipping plays a little bit. Link Summon the Ankylosaur into a Linkuriboh, and then send the Linkuriboh and a Scrap Raptor off into the Scrap Wyvern. Scrap Wyvern effect is going to activate its effect to special summon a Scrap, and then use its effect to pop the Scrap Raptor, and then Scrap Raptor effect is also going to activate its effect. Right? Did I read that right? I'm sorry, yeah, that's up. He says you didn't destroy with Wyvern. He says I'm using it now. He said it didn't destroy. It says destroy and then. So yeah, he skipped forward a little bit because this one says if this card is destroyed by a scrap card to the graveyard, you can add 1 Scrap Factor or 1 non-tuner scrap from your deck to your hand. So it looked like he activated Scrap Raptor on field, but really he was just saying Scrap Raptor effects in graveyard. So, special summons out the Scrap Raptor because another face-up Scrap monster was destroyed by a card effect, and then he gets the Scrap Chimera. So now he can conduct a normal summon here. Then he is going to, normal summon the Scrap Chimera. And then, so he's going to, he destroyed the field spell with the Scrap Raptor so he can get the extra normal summon for Chimera. And then Chimera's effect will add the other Scrap Raptor from the graveyard back. This is by far one of the best play usages I've seen of Scrap Raptor so far. Now he's going to link into an Appaloosa with 3 negates. And then he is going to Synchro Summon into a Borreload Savage. Get himself the Scrap Wyvern, so he'll have 2 negates. And then he's going to light off his double evolution pill, getting him the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Giant Rex will special summon itself, and likely going into an Abyss Dweller because he knows his opponent is playing Tearlaments because of the Havnus activation. From here, there's not much you're doing. Yep. Davide's going to go and scoop that up because he doesn't see a way in which he plays through that and then gets OTK the next turn. So Davide is now going to be going first. Davide opens up 2 Super Polys and a Yugioh, a Merly, and a Mudora. DeBerry opens up an Ultimate Conductor, a Scrap Raptor, a Baby, another Scrap Raptor, and a Gamma. So only one negation viable here. There is the ability, obviously, to use the special summons off the Ishizu cards. Konami, let's just go ahead and ban them. So Davide is going to start his turn by special summoning the Medora, ditching the Yugioh. Yugioh's effect. Yugioh is going to be met by Gamma. Davide will normal summon in the Merly. Sending 3, hitting the Kelbeck, so now he's most likely going to get something online. And off the Kelbeck, he hits a Havnus, a Sullick, and a Sheeran, and another Kelbeck. DeBerry's Graveyard is not... he didn't really get anything that's going to help him with his engine too much. Getting some dinos in graveyard, not dinos, helps get Ultimate Conductor and Pill online. So Davide is going to chain link the Havnus 1 and then Sullick 2. So he is not activating the Sheeran, it looks like. Yep, needs the 2 to go into the Cacalus. Cacalus effect. I feel like against tier, especially in their normal playline setup, I just feel like maybe maining Droll and Lockbird is the way to go. Because Droll really does slow down their turn 1 setup, getting rid of their ability to go into all their traps and keep searching and adding. It also kind of slows down the Kashtira deck. They get their 1 add off it and you basically say that's it. So they can't keep adding and basically building their hand up to go into more plays. Let me know what you guys think about the comments below about potentially using Droll moving into the next format. Okay, so Davide is going to activate Tearlament's, get Cacalus, special summon the Rhino Heart. Mill is 5, then send 1. So he's going to send the Sheeran and likely activate the Scream as well. Yep. Gets himself a Sullick. And going to go into Rukalos. From here, he can still make a Elf, and also we can get into a Time Thief. Oh no, he goes for the Sprined play. Have we not used a Merly effect this turn? So we're going to go for a Merly play. Merly's effect, get himself into the Kaleido. Kaleido's effect, return the Gamma, sets a Sullick, sets a Super Poly, leaves 1 in hand to activate the effect. The driver is banished, so he basically just gave him back a worthless card. Alright, so DeBerry does get a Pot of Prosperity. Time Thief only grabs a Ghost Bell, so nothing that's really going to net him much advantage more than the Sheeran being able to play on his turn to make a Dragus to Pelio. So, it's going to do the 6. And off the top, he finds an OV, a Crow, a Dig, a Petite, another OV, and a Gamma. So he grabs the Fossil Dig. Activates Fossil Dig to give himself a Miscellaneous Source effect. Keldo is going to chain to that to go ahead and get Miscellaneous Source out of the graveyard, and DeBerry is going to go ahead and pass it up. There's no way he's going to be able to interrupt through that board. Alright, so DeBerry opens with a fairly decent hand, a Gamma, Lost World Prosperity, Oviraptor, and Fossil Dig. And Davide only opens up with 1 way to try to interrupt this entire combo line with the Imperm. Let's see if we can pull it off. Fossil Dig will activate, get himself the Miscellaneous Source. Miscellaneous Source is not coming down yet. He's going to Pot of Prosperity first. Pot of Prosperity finds off the top. I guess Called By is going to be your only Called By, or Ash maybe, yeah. So he gets the Ash Blossom to add a little bit of additional interruption. Activates the Miscellaneous Source and then activates the Lost World, then summons the Oviraptor. Chain blocks the... No, he does not chain block the Oviraptor effect with Lost World. He did not fear the Ash Blossom there. And the miscellaneous source will banish itself, getting the Archosaur. Archosaur's effect to pop the baby Ceratosaurus in hand, add himself to double evolution pill. Baby will special summon baby. Oviraptor will hit baby to special summon baby. And then the baby that was popped will get Scrap Raptor. Scrap Raptor will pop baby to give himself another OV. Baby in graveyard. I'm sorry, baby in graveyard got the other OV. He'll now go into an Evolzar Adolka, and now he's going to link the Acrosaur into a Link Karibo, and then use that as well as the Scrap to go into a Scrap Wyvern. What did I miss here? There we go. Activate Scrap Wyvern's effect, a special summon, and then pop one. So he chooses to try to pop the token, and which gets him a baby, which gets him his giant Rex. He's going to use his extra normal summon to get the Scrap Chimera. Scrap Chimera will special summon the Scrap Raptor. It's going to link into a Cypher Gamma Lambda, which keeps his Gamma online, and then goes into a Cypher Lord Omega. Omega's effect will activate. And he hits the Mudora. And since he activated an effect, Lambda will get its effect this turn. Banishes 2 off of the double evolution pill to get himself into a Tyranno. Grax will special summon itself. Link 2 more, Synchro into a Savage Dragon. And then on end phase, grab himself another Gamma. So that is a lot to try to play through, especially when you can't imperm. How did you add Gamma? Lambda adds a Cyframe if you activated the effect at the end of the turn. Okay. So Davide draws into the Super Poly. He's gonna have a little bit of a hard time using that with what he probably has. Yeah, I gotta say, he's probably gonna have a hard time. So he activates the Super Poly, ditches the Infinite Impermanence, sends the Lambda. Oh, no, I'm sorry, there were 2 lights there, to get into his Mud Dragon. So that clears out 2 issues. Alright, Davide will activate Primeval Paralino. Barry's gonna think about this for a second. He's gonna Ash Blossom that. Mud Dragon is going to call himself Dark. Evilsaur Dolka is going to negate that. Rhino Heart is going to come down, activates effect. That's going to be met with the Dolka. Instant Fusion is going to come down. That's going to be met with the Savage Dragon, and that is game. So overall, I think well played by Dinosaurs there. That was a good matchup. Going first for them is always good. Let me know what you guys think about this Dinosaur deck in the comments below. Definitely these boards and the setups are some of the best ones I've seen off of Dinosaurs, so I really do enjoy that. As always, if you like the content, please like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all next time.
Thank you for watching. Try some of these other great duels. If you like what you saw, give us a like and subscribe.